Hey there, and the first thing you're going to notice is that basically there's not a real opening to this video, so there's a reason for that. So we're going to get into that right now. I don't want to waste any time. So basically for this video right here, it's going to be kind of a shorter type of video. It's a haul video, and I wanted to get into something on my channel that I'm going to be doing, uh, which we'll do in a second. So last night I sat down with my better half, and we got kind of nostalgic. We were looking at Scooby-Doo stuff, and I brought up my entire Scooby-Doo collection, and we ended up sitting down. We watched the first disc on Laugh Olympics, the spooky cases or something like that, and Laugh Olympics. So what it is really, it's the first season of the TV show called Laugh Olympics with Scooby and Yogi Bear and Snagglepuss and all those guys. Something we both loved when we were kids, even though she lived over in Morocco and I lived in here in Canada, and I'm 7 years older than my better half. We both did grow up on the Hanna-Barbera type programming. My very first program was Huckleberry Hound Show that I can't remember, the very first cartoon that I ever remember watching. I love Laugh Olympics, I love Hanna-Barbera, I love Scooby-Doo. So after that we went online, and like we do with our Amazon, we'll go make lists. So we got a Criterion list, we got an animation list, and we got a specific Scooby-Doo list because we realized that collecting Scooby-Doo is a really, really hard thing to do. There's a lot of shows, a lot of segments and stuff like that. It's broken up. I'll get into it in a video in the near future. I'll actually help you guys when it comes to collecting Scooby-Doo. It's not as simple as it seems, and it's actually more complicated and confusing and convoluted than the Super Friends collection. And I had to get great help on that here. When I was doing that. So let's get right into it today. So we went out. My better half was going on a business trip for a couple of days, so we decided to spend the day out together in in Sydney. So we drove out to Sydney. We went in, got some stuff that we needed to do, got some groceries, and I went into the store on the way back because the first one we went to was a bargain shop, and picked up some stuff there. And let's get into that, which actually brought up what I'm going to get into a little bit later. So I'll show you the bargain shop stuff first, and then I'll talk to you about kind of what I want to do. So first thing that we grabbed, because we're big animation fans, was this Smurf-tastic Journey. Now it's only 3 or 4 episodes on here, but it's kind of a cool 4 episodes. It's kind of like a cool little thing. Basically, you can just put it on and watch it anytime. It's not like a season or anything like that. I wish it was I'll definitely grab the season Smurfs down the road. But this cover is really good. It's a pale cover, and that is the guy that actually is the artist for the Smurfs. He's a creator, so pretty cool there. What I did grab first though was because I had been watching Scooby-Doo last night, and it got me into a Scooby-Doo kind of mode. I did grab the double feature Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood, right? Goes Hollywood, yeah, and Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders. Now these are two of the very early Scooby-Doo ones. Like this one here is probably the first. It's the first Christmas, first Scooby-Doo special. Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood before the series actually kind of changed. It had gotten to the where Scooby-Doo Where Are You type of thing, and then it kind of lost a bit of momentum. They wanted to change it up a bit. So first they broke Scooby off and did this special Scooby-Doo Goes Hollywood, and kind of did some different things with Scooby. They brought him back, and they brought him back with Scrappy, and we'll get into that a little bit later. We also got the Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, which is one of the first 4 original Scooby-Doo TV movies that came out. So really good to get that. When they do these double feature sets, by the way, they do each get their own discs, and I'm a big fan of that. So there we go. The other one I got is another Scooby-Doo double feature. I got the Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King and Scooby-Doo Abracadabra Doo. Now, I haven't seen either one of these, or at least I don't remember seeing them. Now, Scooby-Doo and the Goblin King and Scooby-Doo Abracadabra Doo, I'm thinking of more of the supernatural Scooby-Doo-ish type movies as opposed to, say, something like the Scooby-Doo The Mystery Ones. And as always, it is the discs, and they're original movies. I know that some movies that were done for Scooby-Doo were done there were 4 that were done with Japanese animation companies that are supposed to be really good. I think I got some of those, and we'll get into that a little bit later. So I walked over to, came back and went into one of the super Walmarts around here. First, we went into the back, and she saw the animation section. I didn't. I totally bypassed it going through there. I can't believe I missed it. It was a whole wall, actually. And we grabbed some stuff. So I collect Looney Tunes as well, and I didn't have either one of these 4. One of them is extremely short, 20 minutes long, but have all 4 of these discs in one spot for less than $10. It was pretty cool. So I grabbed the 4 kid favorite Looney Tunes collection, the Tweety's High Flying Adventure, Looney Tunes Unleashed. Don't buy that one on its own. Unless you really get it for really cheap. Looney Tunes Unleashed is 20 minutes long. This is a decent price for the set. Best of Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck's Quackbusters, which I really did want. And like I said, they're all 4 on here. They're all like they're all stacked. I don't mind stacked so much. Next up, I grabbed, and you got them, Scooby-Doo. So here we got a Scooby-Doo 4 Kids Favorites. What's New Scooby-Doo? These are 4 volumes of the Scooby-Doo What's New Scooby-Doo series. Now I do want to get the season sets, but I did want to watch some What's New Scooby-Doo in the very, very near future, and this was the quickest and best and cheapest way to get it. We got Zoinks Camera Action, Monster Matinee, Monstrous Tales, and Root Scary 6. So, in other words, those are volumes 8, 6, 10, and 9. And I think some of these have extra, like, bonus cartoons on them as well that aren't What's New Scooby-Doo. So that'd be interesting to check out as well. There you go. And again, they did do the 4 stack discs. I kind of like that. And at least they're not like breaking off and stuff. Now, this was the one I really wanted. This was the one for me. And that is, I'm not even going to, like, Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, complete season 1. A lot of people hate on Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo, but when most people do, they're actually not talking about the show. They're actually talking about the show that came after this. The first season of Scooby-Doo and Scrappy-Doo were 16 episodes that were 20-minute, 22 minutes, mysteries, with the entire gang on. When people think Scrappy-Doo, they think, oh, Fred's gone and Velma's gone and everybody's not in the series and just Scooby and Scrappy, and it's like 7-minute episodes. That will be the next season of that. I actually saw some reviews on Amazon that probably just remembered it wrong and just didn't realize that this was the show that came out first. I remember the show really well. I remember the opening, like the spooky looking train station, and Scrappy comes out in the box with the eye holes. It took me back, and we watched like the first 3 episodes of this tonight, and it was a blast. We really enjoyed it. It's just like the whole mystery motif. Got some really good animation, like as for Hanna-Barbera, and the monster designs are actually pretty cool. Their second episode here, the Night Ghoul of Wonder World, is kind of a takeoff on the Westworld type of thing, and it has a really cool design. It's not hard to figure out. These were made for young kids, so obviously originally these are not hard to figure out the mysteries, but it has a really good monster design. So there we go. And what was I going to talk to you about today? So it's gone in. I'm talking a bit fast. I kind of do that. I'm Canadian. I normally do that in my regular life. I usually slow down a bit here for the channel, but I don't like to really, because then I feel sometimes being false. I just want to be and talk the way that I do. That all being said, you're going to notice that my videos are going to get extremely shorter than they did in the when I was over in St. John. So this, you consider this the new season, the new revamp of it, and we're going to be doing like some shorter videos, under 10-minute videos and stuff. If I got like a topic that I really want to talk on, I might break it up into some segments. One is for logistic reasons, basically the fact that right now it takes me a lot longer to upload a video, a shorter video. I did a 12-minute video that I uploaded today, and it's got a great response there so far, and basically it took me over 3 hours to upload it. Basically, I live in the country now. And I really wanted to kind of like streamline my stuff and just talk about and just do the things that I want to do, and to really get into the topics that I want to talk about. And that's not pad it too much. Sometimes I'm a big talker, so that's hard for me. So I'm really trying to reel myself in to really get more concise and to talk concisely about things that I want to talk about, which is the opposite of what I'm doing right now. So there we go. We're gonna have some shorter videos, but I'm hoping to make them not just shorter videos, but better videos, and to put better content across my channel. And hopefully you guys will like that. Of course, I will be making longer videos down the road as well. We'll see how that works out. But right now, I'm going to do some shorter stuff, some snippets, some things that you can just sit down, you can watch. It just takes a few minutes. It's not going to take up your entire day, and you're not being deluged, because there's so much out there. There's so much content, and I'm hoping to make sure that my content stays on your radar. So thank you so much for watching. My name is Professor. It is really seriously time for tea. I actually do have a cup of tea right down there. And everybody have a great night. Watch an animation. Put some nice lightness into your life, especially when everything's a little crazy around there right now. And later, guys, for me right now, it is time for tea.